secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Dublin Stadium in the spectacular, beautiful country of Ireland. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Wildcats have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Iowa State's offense will have the football first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
That's caught. It's Sauer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Back to throw. It's Beck. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like, it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Oakland. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Kansas State in business in the red zone. Johnson looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Townsend. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Beck. Hauls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Cyclones come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. There's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off play action on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
What, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Now the pitch. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Beck. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to run, it's Hansen. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cyclones come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's got it and still on his feet. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense going all in to stop the run. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. You think about the Big 12 conference. It just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Down 6-3 early, they'll try to put together a drive to take the lead. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Beck. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Under fire. He's going to run it. Turning on the Jets. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Going with the ground game left. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Now on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
A run for the quarterback. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit them with a big run, now they hit them with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Johnson looking to throw. Finds a man on the left. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football in.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Power football with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Beck. They'll run the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Cyclones are marching down the field. Gonna look downfield again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. These guys got their nose bloodied in the Big 12 last year. They took it personally through the offseason and eager to atone this year.
And guys this year are just going to have to step up and make more plays.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
All out of space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. Using his legs, it's Hansen. There he goes. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Grabbed in the middle, it's Townsend. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Wildcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down.
Well, I know he didn't get the first down, but how about the effort by that guy there? He was doing everything in his power to try to make as many people miss as possible to get that first down. Just wasn't able to do it, but man, you love to see your players fighting like that.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking for a man, it's Beck. Tight end finds a soft spot. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it! That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's not afraid to go deep. Got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
And the Wildcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up for the PAT. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The RPO fired complete to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Trying to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Beck. Rush is on him. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll run it from the gun. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Kansas State will have to punt it away. The kick is on its way. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Beck. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. And the Cyclones are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun to give, looking for room. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
The Cyclones decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Johnson wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. They get to him as he throws.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's Sauer.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Cyclones can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Hansen. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Tosses it incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly to the tight end. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Beck. He's got the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Johnson looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Bradley. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got a lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. This quarterback part of their running game.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Quickly complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. This is a designed run.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Kansas State will have to punt it away.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Makes the catch. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Cyclones come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Catch in the middle. It's Townsend. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Bradley. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Jackson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Johnson wants to throw it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. And it'll be down right there. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Cyclones come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Beck. He's got it. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
Leaves it with the running back.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Reads it, fires complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
And the Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Quarterback keeps it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And, man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
Looking for room. It's Jackson. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll they'll stay on the attack from there. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And adding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Beck saved his best for last in 2024. 4 touchdowns to seal a classic Pop-Tart Bowl win. Unfrosted still better. This year he's going to have to get used to some new receivers, and they're going to need some guys to step up, David.
Unfrosted, absolutely not better first. That was blasphemous. You should never get away with that again. But Rocco Beck, he had a great, solid season. Came up in the clutch when they really needed him down the stretch of games. Another year in this system. Interested to see what the Cyclones can do now.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. The running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson looking to throw. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Wildcats are on the move. Johnson wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Townsend. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Looking to throw, it's back. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Punt is in the air. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun. Give on the inside. Oh, he dropped it! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, oof, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead, plus 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. But now, you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Beck. Quick completion on the out route. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Sowell. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cyclones are flying down the field. Wants to throw again. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Off the play fake. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the moment. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late.
Jackrabbit. Ready, go.
Back to throw. It's Beck. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws him to within a field goal. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's back. It's complete to the left. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back on the option to give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Cyclones have pushed it inside the 20. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. He's looking to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And here in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They stripped it out. Offense scoops it up and still going.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Trying play action. Oh, they're after him.
Your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable. This defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the...
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. A designed run for the quarterback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. It's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead. But they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown, Iowa State! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Play action on first down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed on the outside, it's Edwards.
A nice catch. Way to get your feet down, and your reward is 0 yards.
Now facing a third and long. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They boot it away on fourth down. And they'll mark the spot on this one just outside the 40-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt him. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Beck. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Cyclones will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Finds the big tight end. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's fourth down. And that made it more manageable, but obviously the clock is not as important as making sure you get this fourth down conversion.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Now the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The give as they work on that clock. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Beck. There's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll try to get it through the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Just a short pass to the tight end. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's going up top here late in the game. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Boy, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.